So let's conclude this ayah. This ayah is at the time when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Adam, Eve, Hawa and Iblis on the face of the earth. When Shaitan was told, why didn't you prostrate to Adam? Why did you disobey me? He said, I'm better than him. You created me from fire and you created Adam from clay, so I don't want to prostrate to him. And then he told Allah to give him the life forever, till the day of judgment, that Allah don't give me the death. Allah said, okay, given. He also said, Allah give me the power to misguide the people. Allah said, given. And then he promised Allah that this is what I'm going to do to them. And then that continuation is in the second chapter. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned the list. The first part I already explained to you. The second list of shaitan. This is in Surah Al-Isra. Chapter 17, all verses are from 60, 61, 62, 63. I'm talking about 64. The list of shaitan, what he told Allah, that what he is going to do with the humans. وَاسْتَفْزِزْ مَنِ اسْتَطَعْتَ مِنْهُمْ بِصَوْتِكَ. Allah said, go down, and I have given you the power to misguide the people. If you want to misguide them, go, do it. What you will do? You will misguide them with your voices. And that's why sometimes Brother Tariq and brother people who are running the Inspire, radio, I tell them that please pay emphasis more on Quran instead of the Nasheed. Because Nasheed is more heart-touching and to memorize them more easily, even to the kids, instead of learning the Deen, instead of learning the Quran. So, alhamdulillah, and they are doing their best. Alhamdulillah, we know that if I was in their position, I might be doing something worse than that. So, alhamdulillah, we should appreciate what good they are doing. But this is the point here. Sawt of shaitan is part of Nasheed as well. Remember that. In Islam, there is no Islamic Nasheed, as to be very honest with you. If somebody challenges me, I can prove it to him, alhamdulillah. But why should I prove it? Allah has already done that. If Nasheed, which is like a part of poetry, Allah has denied in Surah Al-Shu'ara, chapter 26, Allah has denied that don't call my prophet as sha'ir. Don't call him as poet, because it is not his position, it is not eligible to him. He is not, a personality who will be a poet. So Allah rejects the poetry and poets. Allah rejects the people who are, nasheed artists. And also Quran in Surah Al-Shu'ara says, those people who are more indulged in the poetries, those people who are more indulged in this nasheed and all these kind of things, they are being hypnotized. They are mesmerized by shaitan's voice. Allahu Akbar. This is Quran is saying, Surah Al-Shu'ara, chapter 26, last part of it. Go and check it, what Allah says, that why Prophet is not the poet, and what poet does to the people, and what mesmerizes. This is Allah saying to the people, that, oh shaitan, you will misguide them with your voice. وَاجْلِبْ عَلَيْهِمْ بِخَيْلِكَ. And you will misguide them in horse riding. In horse riding means people are in Ferrari today. This is the horse riding for them today. People are in Lamborghini. People are in this and that. And this is nothing but the rides of shaitan. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying. If you sit on the horse and you make dua, you are grateful to Allah. When you sit in your normal car, Micra, the smallest, maybe 500 pounds car, but you sit and you remember Allah, that's best than you're sitting in Ferrari or sabse badi kaun si, Aston Martin, something like that. The most expensive cars, you sit in that and you say, God bless you, or you say, I worship shaitan. Subhanallah, this is what shaitan has said. Allah is saying, go, you will misguide them on the horse riding, means all the transports. Alayhim bi khaylika wa rijlika. Rijlika refers to the dancing. Subhanallah. Today people, we are told to read durood where? In the tashahhud, yes? We read Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Where do we do that? In the namaz. Now pay attention to this. If I say Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin, in the salah, what you will say about me? Honestly asking you, my brothers and sisters, if I say this, Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad, in the namaz, what you will say? Sheikh Sahib, please get out. We want imam, we don't want dancer in the namaz. You will say that, yes or no? And these are the things are now changed into nasheed. Yes or no? Allahumma salli ala dum 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 dum. This is the voice of shaitan. Islam is changed into this. Quran is changed with the music. Quran is changed in the music. Mix is done. People have no shame asking the question, can a woman lead the namaz in the public? And there are men behind them. This is shaitan. This is what shaitan is saying. Warijlika, shaitan will make you dance. So dancing is not part of the manhood. A man, history of Spain. I'm reminding you only one point. History of Spain. Spain was a Muslim country for 800 years, 8 centuries. And it was demolished and destroyed in 8 months. Why? Because the rulers who were running Islam at that time, the country Spain, they became dancers. Then Allah says, وَشَارِكُمْ فِي الْأَمْوَالِ, and get involved in their earning, which is very clear today. Majority of the Muslims, they don't know their source of income is halal or haram. Well, awlad, and majority of the people, they don't know that children are born with a legitimate relationship, because our marriage contracts are not known. Relationship before the marriage is involved into sexual relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend relationship, and haram things are there. Zina is open, and children are born. Allah is saying this is the part of shaitan's planning. The shaitan, these children are not the children, legitimate children, they are children of shaitan. And then shaitan, Allah is saying that give them the promises. And he said, I will promise them good things. وَمَا يَعِيدُهُمُ الشَّيْطَانُ إِلَّا غُرُورًا. And Allah is saying finally that the shaitan is promising, but his promise is not the truth, rather it is all falsehood. Then Allah says very clearly, and I want you to pray to Allah that may Allah make us amongst those. This is the last verse of my speech. Allah says in Surah Isra chapter 17 verse 65, Inna ibadi laysa laka alayhim sultan. Oh shaitan, do whatever you want. You can misguide them. You can bring anything that you want to do. But remember, those who are my servants, those who are my slaves, those who believe in me sincerely, and those who worship me, you cannot have any power of yours upon them. Allahu Akbar. وَكَفَى بِرَبِّكَ وَكِيلًا. And Allah is sufficient to look after them. This is the promise of Allah. So what is needed, my brothers and sisters? We have to turn back to Allah. If we are not going back to Allah, shaitan is there, and we are automatically part of shaitan. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله.